Leviticus chapter 1. And the Lord God called unto Moses, and spake unto him out of the tabernacle of the congregation, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, If any man of you bring an offering unto the Lord, you shall bring your offering of the cattle, even of the herd, and of the flock. And his offering be a burnt sacrifice of the herd. Let him offer a male without blemish. He shall offer it of his own voluntary will at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation before the Lord. And he shall put his hand upon the head of the burnt offering, and it shall be accepted for him to make atonement for him. And he shall kill the bullock before the Lord, and the priest, Aaron's son, shall bring the blood, sprinkle the blood round about the altar that is by the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And he shall lay the burnt offering and cut it into his pieces, and the sons of Aaron the priest shall put fire upon the altar and lay the wood upon the order of the fire. And the priest, Aaron's son, shall lay the parts, the head, and the fat, in order upon the wood that is on the fire, which is upon the altar. But his innards and his legs shall he wash in water. And the priest shall burn all on the altar to be a burnt sacrifice, an offering made by fire of sweet savour unto the Lord. And if his offerings be of the flocks, namely of the sheep or the goats, the burnt sacrifice, he shall bring it a male without blemish, and he shall kill it on the side of the altar northward, before the Lord and the priest. Aaron's son shall sprinkle his blood round about the altar, and he shall cut it into pieces with his head and his fat, and the priest shall lay them in order upon the wood that is on the fire which is upon the altar. And he shall wash the inwards and the legs with water, and the priest shall bring it all and burn it upon the altar. It is a burnt sacrifice, an offering made by fire, a sweet savour unto the Lord. And if the burnt sacrifice for his offering to the Lord be of fowls, then he shall bring of his offering of turtle doves or of young pigeons. The priest shall bring it unto the altar, and wring off his head, and burn it on the altar, and the blood thereof shall be wrung out at the side of the altar. He shall pluck away his crop with his feathers, and cast it beside the altar on the east part, by the place of the ashes. And he shall cleave it with the wings thereof, but shall not divide it asunder, and the priest shall burn it upon the altar, upon the wood that is upon the fire. It is a burnt offering, and an offering made by fire, of a sweet savour unto the Lord. Chapter 2. And when any will offer a meat offering unto the Lord, his offering shall be of fine flour, and he shall pour oil upon it, and put frankincense thereon. And he shall bring it to Aaron's sons, the priest, and he shall take thereout his hand of the flour thereof, and of the oil thereof, with frankincense thereof. And the priest shall burn a memorial of it upon the altar, to be an offering made by fire, of a sweet savour unto the Lord. And the remnant of meat offering shall be Aaron's and his sons. It is a thing most holy of the offerings of the Lord, made by fire. And if thou bring an oblation of meat offering back in the oven, it shall be unleavened cakes of fine flour mingled with oil, or unleavened wafers anointed with oil. And if thy oblation be meat offering broken in a pan, it shall be fine flour unleavened, mingled with oil, that shalt impart in pieces. Pour oil thereon, it is a meat offering. And if thy oblation be a meat offering baken in the frying pan, it shall be made of fine flour with oil. And thou shalt bring the meat offering that is made of these things unto the Lord. And when it is presented unto the priest, he shall bring it unto the altar. And the priest shall take from the meat offering a memorial thereof, and shall burn it upon the altar. It is an offering made by fire, of sweet savour unto the Lord. And that which is left of the meat offering shall be Aaron's and his sons. It is a thing most holy of the offerings of the Lord, made by fire. No meat offering which you shall bring unto the Lord shall be made with leaven, for you shall burn no leaven, nor any honey, or any offering of the Lord made by fire. As for the oblation of the firstfruits, you shall offer them unto the Lord, but they shall not be burnt on the altar for a sweet savour. And every oblation of thy meat offering shalt thou season with salt, neither shalt thou suffer the salt of the covenant of thy God to be lacking from the meat offering. With all thine offerings thou shalt offer salt. And if thou offer a meat offering of thy firstfruits unto the Lord, thou shalt offer for meat offering of thy firstfruits green ears of corn dried by the fire, even corn beaten out of full ears. And thou shalt put oil upon it, and shalt lay frankincense thereon. It is a meat offering. And the priest shall burn the memorial of it, part of the beaten corn thereof, and part of the oil thereof, with all the frankincense thereof. It is an offering made by fire unto the Lord. Chapter 3. And if his oblation be a sacrifice of peace offering, if he offer it of the herd, whether it be male or female, he shall offer it without blemish before the Lord. And he shall lay his hand upon the head of his offering, and kill it at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And Aaron's sons, the priests, shall sprinkle the blood upon the altar round about. And he shall offer the sacrifice of the peace offering, an offering made by fire unto the Lord, that the fat that covereth the inwards, and the fat upon the inwards, the 2 kidneys, and the fat that is on them, which is by the flanks, and the cowl above the liver, and the kidneys, he shall take away. And Aaron's son shall burn it upon the altar, upon the burnt sacrifice, which is upon the wood that is on the fire. It is an offering made by fire, of a sweet savour unto the Lord. And if his offering for a sacrifice of peace, offering unto the Lord, be of the flock, male or female, he shall offer it without blemish. If he offer a lamb for his offering, then he shall offer it before the Lord, and he shall lay his hand upon the head of the offering, and kill it before the tabernacle of the congregation. And Aaron's son shall sprinkle the blood thereof round about on the altar. He shall offer the sacrifice of the peace offering, an offering made by fire unto the Lord, the fat thereof, the whole rump, he shall take off hard by the backbone, and the fat that covereth the inwards, and all the fat that is upon the inwards. The 2 kidneys, the fat is on them, which is by the flanks, the cowl above the liver, the kidneys, he shall take it away. The priest shall burn it upon the altar. It is the food of the offering made by fire unto the Lord. And if his offering be a goat, he shall offer it before the Lord. He shall lay his hand upon the head of it, and kill it before the tabernacle of the congregation. The sons of Aaron shall sprinkle the blood thereof upon the altar round about. And he shall offer thereof his offering, even an offering made by fire unto the Lord, the fat that covereth the inwards, and all the fat that is upon the inwards, the 2 kidneys, and the fat that is on them, which is by the flanks, the cowl above the liver, with the kidneys, he shall take away. And the priest shall burn them upon the altar. It is the food of the offering made by fire for a sweet savour. All the fat is of the Lord's. It shall be a perpetual statute for your generations throughout all your dwellings, that ye eat neither fat nor blood.